Hello everyone, I'm Paul and today we are solving problem 1461. Check if a string contains all binary codes of size k. This is a medium problem and next I will show you my thought process and efficient solution. We are given a binary string s and an integer k. And our job is to return true if every binary code of length k is a substring of s. Otherwise, we return false. First, in case you don't know what a substring is, it's a selection of contiguous elements. So for example, this is a substring, this is a substring, this is also a substring, but we can't take a substring with these two elements because they are not contiguous. We need to find every binary code of length k in within this string. Here k is 2 and the binary codes of length 2 are 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, and 1, 1. So we are looking for these four substrings in within this string. Here we have 0, 0, here we have 0, 1, here we have 1, 0, and here we have 1, 1. So for this example, we can return true. Here we have two problems basically. We need to find every binary code of length k, and then we need to check if we have these codes in the string. Let's go with step number 1. How do we get the codes? These four codes. Let's say that k is 2. Here we work with binary numbers, and remember that position 0 corresponds to 2 to the power of 0, position 1 corresponds to 2 to the power of 1, and so on. So how many codes of length 2 do we have? Well, we can take 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, and 1, 1. Okay, these four codes. Maybe you are thinking about using backtracking. With this technique, you can use an array of length k, in this case 2, and get every possible code. The thing is that backtracking requires 2 to the power of k, and here k can be up to 20, so this is right on the edge. This will fail for some test cases. So we need to think about something else. And the trick here is that the amount of binary codes with k bits is given by 2 to the power of k. If we do 2 to the power of k, we get 4. And this is 4 in binary, by the way. This might be useful as a visual reference. If we are looking for binary codes with 2 bits, we can put a 1 in bit number k, meaning here, this is a 1, and every other bit is 0. And 1, 0, 0 in base 10 is 4, which corresponds to these 4. And you can even visualize this as a tree in the traditional backtracking approach. We start from an empty string and we can choose to either take number 0 or take number 1. Then from here we can either take 0, so we get 0, 0, or take 1 and get 0, 1. From here we can either take 0 and get 1, 0, or take 1 and take 1, 1. Here are the four binary codes, and this tree has a height that's given by k. Here k is 2, so the height is 2. So we have basically 2 choices per level, which means that we have 2 to the power of k different binary codes. Okay? So we know that we are looking for 4 binary codes in within this string. Now let's go with step number 2. We are checking if we have 4 binary codes of length 2 in this string. Given that k is 2, we can iterate every possible substring of length 2 with a fixed window. First we iterate this, then this, then this, and so on. Every window of length 2. And given that we are looking for different binary codes, and we can have repeated codes here, we can use a set. Remember that here we store unique numbers. So we are with the first window. Given that this is empty, we can add the current substring 0, 0. Then we are here, so we add 0, 1. Then we are here, we add 1, 0. Next we are here, we have 1, 1, so we add this to the set, and now we have 4 elements in the set. Remember that the goal was to find 2 to the power of 2, meaning 4, binary codes. And here we have 4, so at this point we can return true. Now let's say that we have something like this. Here we have one unique window of length 2, so we add 0, 0 to the set, and now we have already iterated every possible window. Given that here we only have one element and the goal was to find 4, we can return false in this case. So with this in mind, now let's see how to code this up. First, n is the length of the string and we have a set for codes that's initially empty. And now we can iterate every possible window in the range from 0 to n minus k because we want to stay in bounds. And this is non-inclusive, but we want to include this last element, so we add 1 here. And every time we add 2 codes, a substring from the current index to the current index plus k. And we are checking if the length of codes is equal to 2 to the power of k, meaning we have all the binary codes, we can return true right away. Else, if we reach the end of this loop and never return true, we can return false. So this is the entire code. Now let's submit this. As you can see, this works and it's efficient. Here time complexity is big O of n times k because of these substrings of size k, and space complexity is the amount of strings times k. So this is it for this problem. If you found this useful, please drop a like, subscribe, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.